What is your name for the camera?
Stephan Rodriguez.
How long have you been in this institution, Stephen?
I've been in prison for 22 years.
Was this the only institution you've been in, or there have been others?
No, I've been in other institutions. I started my time in Folsom State Prison and worked my way down all the way through the shoes to right here.
When is your release date?
I don't have a release date. I'm going to the board in September of this year. Hopefully I'm found suitable for a date.
So what are you doing now differently than when you came into the prison?
Well, when I came to prison, I was involved in gangs and drugs, and eventually I became a drug addict in here, and I was a troublemaker, and I gave myself to the Lord, and He has changed me. And for the last 7 years, I've been serving the Lord and doing positive, reading my Bible, and learning in the Toomey class.
So you're going through the Toomey training too?
Yes.
Now, how does being a Christian change your way you work with other inmates?
Well, it changes because since I've been down 22 years, a lot of these guys know who I was back then, and they see the change in me, and I'm able to communicate with them, like telling them about my testimony and sharing the witness that what Christ has done in my life, and they know it's sincere and true because they know who I was back then, and they knew that they know that there's a change in me because the way I am now by the grace of God.
So how long have you been doing good in the prison?
I've been set free going on 7 years.
And that's a real solid change.
Yes, sir.
Solid.
I've been born again. 7 years.
How's the relationship with your family?
The relationship with my family, in the beginning, it was real strong. But then when I got involved in drugs and they got implicated in drug trafficking with me, they lost contact with me, and it wasn't until I gave, like 2 years later, after I gave myself to the Lord, we started communicating once again, and lately, the relationship is different, but I wish it would be better. You know, I communicate to him through mail. I don't call that much, but I think it's more because I gave myself to the Lord that I really, lost contact with my family in that way.
So what do you speak to the youth today that you would say to the youth on the street?
Well, the youth, since I was brought up in a broken home, and there was no positive influences in my home, I would tell the youth if they have the same, if their life is like mine, and their mother and father are heroin addicts, I would tell them to reach out to people that are positive, the teachers, youth centers, anywhere that there's a positive influence for their lives. If they have family members that are involved in drugs, I would say, don't follow that example, because you don't want to end up in prison like me. I've been here for 22 years for a crime that I did not commit, but since I was a criminal at heart, I think everything that I ever done and got away with, I think this is a repercussion of that. I think God has allowed this to happen in my life for that reason, because I thought I was slick, but I'm not slick. As you can see, I've been here for 22 years. So reach out for people that are positive influence, and stay away from the gangs, and especially family members that are involved in drugs and want to get you to use drugs. Stay away from all that stuff. It's not good for you.